Vd'Ni ID, a team from the SEA region, is well known for their steady gameplay and circle-edge fighting playstyles. They played exceptionally well in the 2024 PUBG Mobile Global Championship. Today, let's dive into the details of Vd'Ni's strategies during the 2024 PMGC. At the start of the match, when the team's drop location is far from the play zone, Vd'Ni usually doesn't rush to enter the circle. Instead, they usually slow down their pace, searching for large buildings to loot and gather information on a wide scale. After the first stage of the circle shrinks, they then make their way into the zone. In stage 2, when the team is closer to the play zone, Vd'Ni, with sufficient information, often chooses to enter the circle from the weak side. Even if this means taking a longer route, it helps them avoid being attacked by other teams on the way into the circle, which may lead to losing players. Also, it helps them flexibly adjust their movement route at any time based on the new circle's location. As the match progresses, Vd'Ni also adjusts their circle entry strategy. In 2024 PMGC Group Green, Day 4 Match 3. After gathering information through wide-range map control in stages 1 and 2, Vd'Ni's 4 players used to regroup and head straight to the center of the circle, securing advantageous positions for defense. So, how effective is this approach? They were the first to reach the center of the circle and set up at a high point near the shooting range. When ThunderTalk arrived shortly after, Vd'Ni had already secured the vantage point, and they eliminated ThunderTalk with almost no losses in this fight. They were feeling sharp and fully locked in. This forced nearby RCB to give up their plans to attack. Vd'Ni's positioning and execution in this fight resolved their potential crisis. At this stage, if Vd'Ni hadn't chosen to enter the circle in time, they might have ended up swapping fates with ThunderTalk. After securing a strong position in the circle through safe fights, Vd'Ni used to apply pressure to surrounding teams by firing to ensure their own safety while attempting to get free eliminations. When Vexy knocked down a CAG player with a precise long-range tap, we saw immediate positional adjustments from the rest of Vd'Ni. The team spread out to prevent a potential counter-attack from CAG on the left flank. Ultimately, CAG, at a numerical disadvantage, abandoned their attack on Vd'Ni and opted to rotate into the circle via another route. From that point on, Vd'Ni had no teams behind them. Vd'Ni's sharp instincts and positioning ensured that no team could threaten them from behind during engagements, allowing them to focus fully on frontal battles. Key points: entering the circle from the weak side could reduce the chances of encountering enemies. Securing key positions in the circle early gives you a solid defensive edge. When the circle's location favors Vd'Ni, their strategy is worth learning as well. They opt to establish a solid defensive formation and utilize terrain advantages for flexible engagements. In 2024 PMGC Last Chance, Day 2 Match 6, Vd'Ni was fortunate to start in the center of the circle. After looting in the northern city area, they quickly moved to a high ground on the map. This location offered a wide field of view, allowing them to gather information and intercept other teams. By leveraging the high ground advantage for defense, Vd'Ni successfully interrupted 4MV's attempt to take over this position, securing the most advantageous spot in the circle during this stage. Also, it helped them with their subsequent rotations and positioning. Once Vd'Ni confirmed there were no teams behind them, their flexible circle entry strategy came into play once again. At first, Razak held off 4MV from the hillside. Potato and Vexy entered the circle while avoiding the opponent's line of sight to scout for information. 4MV Rufus, who stayed inside a small building, didn't get any information on Vd'Ni's 2 players rotating. Then, Razak drove the vehicle down the hill after 4MV players entered the circle. Meanwhile, Vexy engaged in a mind game with the opponents by moving back to the mid-slope to hide himself. 4MV mistakenly believed that all Vd'Ni players had moved downhill, so they sent one player in a vehicle to gather information. However, that player was knocked down and eliminated by Vexy, who had been hiding in ambush. Then, Vexy safely entered the circle. What a brilliant move here! Vd'Ni's handling of the situation not only made perfect use of the surrounding terrain, but also weakened their opponent significantly. Key points: high ground gives you the advantage of better vision, easier to hold, and harder to push. The 2024 PMGC has successfully concluded. Stay tuned to our channel for more unmissable content.